All right, new draw available. Oh, step up draws are good for folks that spend money. Limited time shop. Sure. New campaign. Up to 90 draws for free. Log in all 9 days to get lottery box times 11. Ooh. New event. Clash of Vengeance 2 is on now. This is pretty simple. You usually just go through, beat a couple of bosses. You get some good rewards, some 5-star pulls. They release a new fight every day. So you just go in every day, you do the solo battle, then you do the co-op battle. You beat them up, you get your rewards, you move on. Pretty cool. Co-op battle, Ramu and Leviathan are on now. Leviathan I actually need to do because I have not finished Leviathan yet. Yeah, you can grind the, okay. This is huge. Because I need these so badly. And grinding this is such a pain in the dick. So I'll be doing this. And if anybody in the guild needs help with these, let me know. Unfortunately, you can't grind the newly released. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, I'm gonna pog. I'm gonna pog. Okay, that's really good. All right, cool. Bet. Okay, so that's really cool though. This is a good time to do some co-op battles and get some get your summons leveled up. I mentioned before the last time we streamed Ever Crisis, which I don't remember when that was, but the last time we streamed Ever Crisis, I mentioned that like the next couple of guild battles, if they are elemental damage, it's hurt. Hey, it is true. If the next guild battle is an elemental weakness again, then one of the summons is going to be useful. So it's a good time to grind up the summons now. I get the feeling it'll probably end up being, it just feels like it's going to be fire to me. Because they haven't given Ifrit. Ifrit was one of the first summons that we had access to because it was the easier one of the options that we had early on. And Ifrit has not gotten a grid expansion yet, but Shiva and Ramu both have, which is odd to me. So it feels like they're holding back on Fire's overall power level, and I feel like they're doing that intentionally. So I do think that it's going to be fire damage for the next guild battle. Let's just call it a hunch. But yeah, so again, co-op battles, very, very good. Definitely do those. It's easier to get your shit upgraded by doing these co-op battles than it is doing it by yourself. So, well, if you have a good party. But here we go. First anniversary overview. Thanks to all of your support, Ever Crisis will be celebrating its first anniversary on September 6th. To express our heartfelt gratitude to all of you playing Ever Crisis, we have prepared plenty of exciting new content to celebrate our first anniversary. I'd like to introduce some of the content ahead of time so that players can fully immerse themselves into this first anniversary celebration. Oh my god. Get one set of gear of your choice as a gift. In celebration of the first anniversary, get one set of gear of your choice, selectable from gear that appeared in the past. Gear from previous new featured stamp drops will be available. Applies to all gear released up until April 29th. That's insane. So this won't include the limit break banners, and this won't include the crossover banners. So like the Rebirth banner, the Final Fantasy IX banner, the Monster Hunter banner. Well, that was after the 29th of April anyways. And the limit breaks, yeah. Those will be the only ones that you cannot select the outfit from, but that is super, super cool. That's super, super cool. So you get a special ticket that you can exchange as a gift on the day of the event. Exchange applies to all gear that was released up until April 29th. Certain gear, yep, there you go, no crossovers. Player who already have all sets of gears included in the lineup can exchange the above mentioned for mithril ingots instead. Okay, that's still good. I'm sure the folks that are pay-to-play players will be happy with this because mithril ingots are still super, super premium. This is the thing you need to get to level 120 for your weapons. But that's crazy. So we'll go through and we'll talk about ooh, I wonder if I could do like a tier list of how useful each gear is that was released up until the 29th. Obviously, like as an example, if you have Sephiroth's edged wings, right, his ice weapon, if you have that at OB10, like getting his ice outfit, if you don't have it, is massively important, right? It increases his damage by 35%. It's a huge increase to an already really powerful weapon. So like that's gonna be the end all be all, right? Get 5-star weapon. Oh my God. They're giving away 26 5-star weapons from the login bonus. A campaign is being held in which you can obtain total of 5-star weapons times 26. From the current selection of 13 playable characters, 2 weapons for each character can be obtained in the login bonus. We hope that new players, as well as players who have had trouble advancing in the past, will enjoy Ever Crisis even more. That's super cool if we get to choose. Because if we get to choose the weapons, that's massive. If it's just 2 that they've curated, I get the feeling that people are not going to be super thrilled about that. New players will be, old players may not be. Because I'm looking at some of these options right now, and I can tell you right now, there are 3 I can see right in here that I don't want. Because I've already got this maxed out. This is not my favorite weapon for Vincent, and I've already got this maxed out, so I hope those aren't included. But that's still super rad for everybody, like just free weapons. Login bonus and panel missions to obtain enhancement materials. Raise 26 5-star weapons to level 80 with enhancement material and kill. Obtain these as rewards in the panel missions with the login bonus. Cool. Other content. A free draw will be available in which up to draw 300. A draw with 1 or more 5-star weapons guaranteed, and oh my goodness. So this is a daily draw where a 5-star weapon's guaranteed every single day, and the character changes daily. And a campaign with the most drastically increased experience rates ever seen so far will be available. This is going to be the best time to grind. So for now, for the folks that are still grinding their characters up, probably hang tight for a week, right? Just collect all the stamina tonics, do your dailies, and move on. Because that sounds like it's going to be pretty massive. Addition of ultimate weapons. First anniversary limited time gear, and addition of brands. An event, Battle Tower Singularity, the Maelstrom Tower Chaos. I'm sorry, is this all one sentence here? Or is this Battle Tower Singularity, the Maelstrom, and Tower Chaos of the Corrupted? Or is it the Maelstrom Tower Chaos of the Corrupted? And then event, the Cetra Story Birth of the Destroyer. New type of weapon, ultimate weapons. Equipped with UC abilities, ultimate weapons are here. The day of the first anniversary, new type of weapon, ultimate weapons will be launched. Ultimate weapons will be equipped in a special weapon slot different from the regular weapon slot. Interesting. Equipping an ultimate weapon allows for the use of new UC abilities, which are unique to each ultimate weapon, expanding your range of strategy. Ultimate weapons can be obtained from some draws at exclusive exchanges and also as a cleared exchange reward for the new event mentioned below. Okay, so they're giving one away for free. In addition to not being able to be equipped in regular weapon slots, ultimate weapons do not have regular C abilities. Okay. Challenge from the management team. A challenge from the management team? Oh, this is all one sentence. Battle Tower Singularity, the Maelstrom Tower. Chaos of the Corrupted. In preparation of the changes to the battle experience coming in the first anniversary, the new event, Battle Tower Singularity, the Maelstrom Tower, Chaos of the Corrupted. Blech. That is so long. Barf. Just keep it the Maelstrom Tower. Will be held. This event will feature a wide range of quests, from low difficulty quests that are easy for new players to try, to high difficulty quests that only a handful of the management team were just barely able to complete. Oh boy. Special items that can be exchanged for ultimate weapons, a total of 10,000 blue crystals, and other luxurious rewards are available as clear rewards for each level. The ultimate weapons that can be exchanged in this event differ from the ultimate weapons that appear in the draw. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a lot. I don't think I've ever seen an event go over 3,000 for crystals that they've given out. 10,000's a lot. New event, the Cetra Story, Birth of the Destroyer. Cloud and his friends suddenly find themselves in the target of a white Bahamut's wrath, only to be saved by an ancient. Learn the story of Bahamut and the Dragon Masters as told by the Cetra. So learn the story of Bahamut. This looks cool. In celebration of the first anniversary, the events, the Cetra Story, Birth of the Destroyer starring Bahamut will be held. Additionally, based on your feedback, we have adjusted the difficulty levels of non-EX quests so that all players can enjoy them. That's really good. That's really good. So this is going to make it so that everybody can clear all the easy quest, right? The stuff that just gives you crystals and shit. That's how it should be anyways. The EX quest can be hard, but like the stuff where we're just grinding for materials, if they're not going to give us skip tickets, it should just be easy. There's no reason for it to be challenging or difficult for anybody. It should just be clearable. Oh, what? Boost attack all allies is huge. That's, first of all, that's new. And then Bahamut's Bite. Boost physical attack, also boost physical ability damage, so physical ability potency. So it gets boost physical attack, it gets boost physical potency, it gets boost attack all allies, and it looks dope. I'm in. The first anniversary gear is inspired by Bahamut. On September 6th, Cloud exclusive new gear will be available, and for 3 consecutive weeks starting the following week, Bahamut inspired gear will be available for other characters to equip. The Garbs of the Protectors line, which is Bahamut-inspired gear, will have 4 sets of gear in total, including Cloud-exclusive gear. For details, please wait for the release of the notice to be posted in the future. It looks dope, though, and these abilities are great. It depends on the percentages for this. Like, if it's boost attack 5% and physical ability damage, like 10%, I think that's probably good enough. But if it's just physical attack points and physical ability points, like, that's still good. All right, new feature, brands. Use a branding stone to add random effects to weapons. Okay. A new feature, brands, will become available in game. Brands is a feature that randomly adds new effects, such as additional stat increases to weapons via a new item, the branding stone. Enhance your favorite weapons to reach even greater heights with your weapon strength. There are 3 rarities of branding stones, and while lower rarities have a chance to grant exceptional effects, higher rarities are more likely to. Okay, so this is very similar to Pokemon Masters, actually, has a very similar item. They're called cookies, and there are 3 rarity types and different versions. So like there's a crunchy cookie, there's a crispy cookie, right? Blah, 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 blah. And there are 3 rarities, and they all give different abilities, right? And these are additional abilities that you can give your sync pairs that essentially like enhance them even further, right? So there was one that was called Critical Strike 2 that gave you 20% bonus damage on crits. There's one called Vigilance that made your sync pair immune to crits, etc. And I feel like this is probably going down the same route, where it's just going to add that effect instead of to a sync pair to a weapon. And based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like this might just be the stat one. But like, this is clearly magic attack and magic defense. This is clearly physical attack and physical defense. And this is clearly heal and HP. But like, if it adds them on as flat stats, but it says new effects, such as additional stats. So maybe they will have things that are similar to what Pokemon Masters has, which wouldn't shock me. And that could just like improve like a certain weapon. So like, let's say as an example, you could add a poison effect to a weapon, right? You could add a poison effect to your AoE debuff weapon, because if you're in a battle where you need to AoE debuff your physical attack and magic attack on the enemy to make sure you're not taking that much damage, being able to apply poison might be super useful. You know what I mean? So like, maybe it's something like that. I think that could have a lot of use and could make things a little bit more creative, a little bit more fun to try to like come up with strategies to beat things like, say, like this challenge tower that they're giving us, right? Because right now, there are weapons in this game that do things. Like Cloud has a weapon that stuns. There's legitimately never been a use for that in this game, right? There's only been one time where we legitimately thought to use poison, and it was against the Turks, like the Turks EX battle or the Turks crash battle. And so like a lot of the status effects in this game are in the game, but we really haven't used them at all. Like we really haven't used stun, we really haven't used poison, we really haven't used silence, you know what I mean? So like if they give us an ability to add that to our weapons and then allow us to have fights where that's actually useful, that could be very, very fun. So I like the idea. I'll hold my breath until we see the execution, but I like the idea. Improvements, okay, great. Addition of an option for automatic activation of L abilities. So right now, if you auto battle, your auto battle doesn't use your limit breaks or your summons. They're saying they're adding an option that's going to do that. That's going to do that now, where they'll automatically activate the limit breaks now. So that's cool. Because now you can literally just turn it off and you can just let it auto battle and you can just go on, move on, which is nice. Okay, cool. Okay, I get it now. Sorry. Addition of retry battle to a retry button for premium quests. That should have been in the game a long time ago. I don't know why this wasn't in the game beforehand. Improvement of battle of AI for allies. This is huge. I'm interested to see what this means. But right now, the battle AI for your allies is not very good, to put it mildly. So hopefully this is a good improvement. I'm happy. I'm excited to see it. Improvement in recommended party. This is something that's also sorely needed for players that don't want to like deep dive into their builds. Hopefully this is actually a good feature that like tries to focus, say like if you're on a lightning weak stage and you click recommended party, it will give your Tifa the lightning potency weapons to increase her lightning damage if you're trying to build that lightning team, right? Because right now it doesn't do that. Improvement of daily weekly missions. This is really important because right now it's really hard to get things like Gil. They gave us 1 million Gil, and I'm gonna keep it $150 with everybody. I'm almost out again. I'm almost broke again. So I need to have more money in this game, and they need to at least like give me an option where I can go get it. You know what I mean? So glad to see that. Improvement of daily quest. Hopefully this is also centered around Gil. Improvement of season pass. Interesting. There's certain things like I mentioned before where like they have like the growth stream pieces on the season pass slots, which I think is kind of dumb. It should probably just be stamina tonics or something like that. Improvement of login bonus. This is necessary. It's gotten a little dated, the login bonus. It was great when we first started, but it's definitely not as good as it used to be. Adjustment to Yuffie's character model. What'd they change? As of September 11th, adjustments have been made to Yuffie's character model. This has been an overview of aspects that will be. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so they didn't go into the changes at all. Great. Okay, great. I thought they were gonna go into the details a little bit, but I guess not. So last time, so like Sephiroth, when Sephiroth first released, I don't remember if it was Nomura or somebody else, but there was somebody from the Final Fantasy team that was not satisfied with the way that Sephiroth looked. And so they updated his character model to be more like normal instead of evil, instead of grouchy, you know, like current Sephiroth would be, versus like young Sephiroth. They tried to like lighten up the expression a little bit. And for what it's worth, I think the new character model looks way better than the old one did. The old one looked like very like brazen, not very happy. Battle AI for allies. Battling in auto, semi-auto, manual mode will be improved upon. Aspects such as the type and timing of abilities using command stance will be. Okay, this is great. This is great. If this works exactly like I hope it will, that'll make auto battling way better. The accuracy of recommended party feature will be improved upon. The selection criteria of the main weapon of each character, sub-weapons, and gear associated with the main weapon and material will be revised. Good. Good. Okay, that looks like it's going to be good. Will be improved upon. Mission content will be improved and rewards adjusted to match the current game. Good. Daily quest schedule will be reviewed and the rewards will be improved upon. Weapon parts requests will be held on a fixed day of the week and the amount of gil earned from the daily gil requests will be increased. Thank fucking God. The exploration content and rewards of the season pass will be improved upon. The exploration content will be improved and rewards modified. This will apply on the season pass coming out next week. Okay, good. Not even next week. That's Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. Well, Sunday. This has been an overview of the aspects that will be implemented during the first anniversary period, but there are still many issues that could not be resolved in time and many items that are in need of improvements and modifications. We will continue to make improvements and modifications to create an even more enjoyable playing environment for everyone. Finally, we'd also like to introduce some out-of-game content to get you even more pumped for first anniversary. There's a trailer. You can watch that. Oh, that looks rad! Oh my God, that Bahamut looks dope. Through draws, yep. That means there's gonna be 4 banners. Oh, that'd be crazy. All right, I'm gonna let it play. That'd be crazy. Oh man, look at Sephiroth's weapon. Oh, Cloud's getting a new Buster Sword. Tifa. Okay, so those are the three then, for Tifa, Sephiroth, and Cloud. Hold on. Likely to raise physical attack and physical defense. Okay, so these are all just stats. It looks like the ones that they're showing right now. That doesn't mean that's all they're going to be, but it looks like they're all just stats. Whoa. Okay, that's super good. So this increased the power of the actual attack and gave 26 flat physical attack to the weapon. Interesting. This is gonna be dope. Nice. Okay, so couple of highlights there. First of all, this Bahamut though, like that looks rad. That's super cool looking. Cloud's gonna have an ultimate weapon and have a banner with a different weapon. I wonder how they're gonna do this, because this is like, it's an AoE attack, which is normally not always the greatest. I will say that, like, I'm gonna hold most of my judgment until we actually get to see it ourselves, right? So we'll just go on from there. Pre-order your Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis postcard book. Oh, fun! You can get a postcard book, Japan region only. Never mind. Okay, well, that's a lot of content though, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. It should be a lot of fun. Hopefully, I'm excited to see the battle tower, because I think that's gonna be a lot of fun and a pretty difficult challenge. And now, let's see where we ranked for Guild Battle number 2. 646, not bad. But once again, we are surrounded by folks that have 30 players in their guild, so we are still doing very, very well. But yeah, our guild did much better this time with the scores. Y'all did great. People were just more hype about this one, I guess, or they had better win weapons, or they went all in on that Final Fantasy IX banner and they just had a really good option for win damage. But we definitely did really well again this time. We still got top 1,000, which is still great, which means we got a whole bunch of these exchange medals again. Again, you just have to jump into this to make sure that you got the reward, but it should have been some 5-star materials. Hey, you know, that kind of thing. What do we get? Here it is. We got 10 of these, 5 of the ingots, and then 300 more guild medals. So an option to get some of your guild weapons maxed out if you wanted to go that route. There's obviously, I already did a whole guide on which ones are good and which ones aren't.